off the boot of Renee Holmes, back in the New Zealand side for the first time this season, and it's Leilani Nathan who'll get the first carry into the New Zealand attack. Australia holding up Swarth. So I was about to say slightly better, but again it's marching forward. Olsen-Baker bounces out the back, powers over the line. Kaipo Olsen-Baker.
She has the option to pass. You see that Duck is looking up, but look at that.
Mackenzie across the face for Lafai again. Got a little isolated. Olsen-Baker though, the clear out came just in time for Australia. This is really promising from the Wallaroos. Mackenzie goes through the line. There's no one in front of her. What a strike back from Australia.
But it's this face. Look at the numbers that I've got wrapped around. They've got options out the back door. They sell the dummy and she goes straight through, slices. Does Mackenzie. What a strike back. See, that's the mismatch you want. The back on her forward, she just goes to the left-hand side. There's Rue, she's waiting for an inside help. That's not her fault. The defence has got to cover her in. They didn't, and they get exposed.
A little bit loose in the carry, but just about managed to hang on to it. Did Alana Brendan. Now Vako close to the line, just short. Ohio picking out her runners. New Zealand with numbers. Brunt told to go forward and around and through and over.
She overcalls that from the forwards, whips that ball out. There's the decoy from Sylvia Bunt, but she is just so strong. Look at this. Bang, picks her line, uses those shoulders and power we all know she's good at.
Body not the ball, body not the ball.
New Zealand again just picking out runners as they line up once more, and it comes for Brunt. Now Duplessis has to shovel it along, catch and kick at the same time from Holmes, chasing her own kick. Holmes, it bounces back for Medirangi Paul, and Paul scores for New Zealand.
They go wide, they have players in motion. Brunt engages the defence. There's the quick pass. They kick it pre-line and then the chase comes. Makes it a 50-50 call, but New Zealand had more numbers there, and what a strike and pick up for Medirangi Paul. Look at the desperation from Holmes. Oh, geez, was there a hand there?
Now Amy Rule goes forward, half a metre short of the line. New Zealand's forwards keeping it in tight. Simon missed the handle, but they play on for it. New Zealand, big wide ball. Paul stepping through the last line of defence. And in quick succession, Medirangi Paul gets a second try.
Olsen-Baker rips the ball away. Look at this left to right pass from Amy Duplessis, and then whacks on the outside, untouched, and they go through New Zealand. They go bang, bang.
Medirangi Paul, hat-trick in the first game against the United States, 2 so far today. Coming quite the finisher for New Zealand. Oh, again they've got over. This time it's Ponsonby for New Zealand to rip it away. Simon steps through one, tries to get rid of Mackenzie, rumbles over the top. And then the quick pick once more. Olsen-Baker, offload is there for Mikaeli too. The New Zealand loose trio combined for a fabulous try.
Here it is here. Don't you like a fend to the face even from the skipper? The determination shown by her in the net. Look at that skill from Olsen-Baker. The balance, the awareness to give that pass up, and the backup from Mikaeli too. Well done. 6, 7, 8.
Up it goes again from Mackenzie. This time it lands for Vako. And now Sylvia Brunt is an absolute menace. Up through the middle goes another one and another one. This time the offload higher in support. She skips out of one. Duplessis is there with the offload for Georgia Ponsonby. Oh, New Zealand, it is sumptuous.
Gets it all started with a heavy carry, then some power through the tackle, a bit of footwork if you don't please. You know what? I'm going to offload this to keep it going as well. Fantastic from the 12. But look at this to admire. Offload into space. Oh, you know what? You go have you some. Georgia Ponsonby. Showtime from the Black Ferns.
Well, I said earlier she'd probably been a little quiet in the first 2 tests. This young woman, Sylvia Brunt, they were chasing shadows. The support, superb, and Georgia Ponsonby, a former loose forward, always going to be in that channel. She and Brunt, 7th test together in the middle. Here's Brunt, and she's able to tip on for King. Holmes from a sitting start. It's Vako, and you can just see New Zealand full of confidence now. Vako weaves through one, puts it on the left toe, bounces up for Caitlin Vako. One of the best individual tries you'll see. Caitlin Vako, oh yeah.
Off the back, Renee Holmes, Vako, this is a winger at her best. Left foot, the chase, the bounce is fantastic, and then the speed to finish. Oh, Caitlin Vako, and watch this try celebration. Where'd this come from? I don't know. The pickup, look at this, the awareness to see what the options. I've got no one around me, going to use this left foot kick at speed. And then, yeah, this is what she's known for, the extreme gas. That is an A1 type of try from an elite player.
What? Ponsonby again, Brenda's been that target for her in the middle, and here comes Rule around the corner. Set move from the line out for New Zealand. Ponsonby tries to use her strength to go up over the line. Caught just short, and New Zealand able to keep the ball in field. Now Vako burying and burrowing and scoring.
Great line out, great throw, great take, great wrap around. Amy Rule gives the pass. Ponsonby has a nice carry, but look how quick this ball is from New Zealand's perspective. And then Chris Vako rumbles through for a debut try. Congratulations. I like the way they're shifting the point of attack from the line out there in New Zealand. We've obviously spoken about it the first time we get an opportunity down. In Australia's 22 for the line out, we're going to do this, and this is going to be the result.
Oh dear.
Bruce brings it down for New Zealand. Wilson Baker. Little short ball for Simon, and again it's the loose forwards all combining 6, 7 and 8 right in the thick of it, getting New Zealand go forward. They've got numbers here for Merirangi Paul, just short of the line as she Fredericks did brilliantly well to hold up Paul. They're going to actually check it to see whether Paul got it down, but Fredericks with support from Nathan.
Was the ball on the line immediately?
No, it came second, so I just checked that she hasn't used her knees to propel her for the second motion.
Okay. So, Chris, we're coming up to you. Let's just take a little jog.
Amy, let me know when you're at the screen.
The big screen's right down the opposite end of the stadium for the officials.
Yep.
They're having a bit of a laugh about it as well, but this will be some finish from Merirangi Paul. She's got this
Chris,
down, like you said,
we do
great.
have a grounding, so we're going to go on field decision try.
On-field decisions, try.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just bringing up the best angle now.
Okay. So make sure she hasn't propelled herself forward on her knees.
Here's the first angle.
Fredericks there, and Piper Duck also comes in and tries to stop that. Remember, it's try on the field is the call. So is there anything to say that it wasn't? For me, there it's yes. That is a stop.
Those are your best two angles, Amy.
Okay, Chris, from those, there's nothing clear to overturn on-field decision, am I correct?
Correct, there is no evidence to overturn your on-field decision.
Okay, so tries ordered. Yep. Great.
It's a hat trick again for Merirangi Paul, who's second in the tournament. Morgan feeds the scrum for Australia. Here's Mackenzie now. Georgina Fredericks out the back. It's a good ball for Smith. They've manipulated this brilliantly. Has Australia for Maya Stewart. Clinical execution from their set piece and a quality finisher in the back.
From the Wallaroos, look at the setup, players in motion. There's the skip pass, got players out the back door. There's the bad read from New Zealand. They creep up, there's the numbers created. There's a nice finish on the edge from Maya Stewart. Well worked, just showing what they can do when they get enough possession in the right areas. That'll be their second try.
Quick tap or higher for Simon. Goes herself, Kennedy Simon tries to batter over the line, and over the line she does.
Again, a set move, they peel out, and then the late drop-off is just so good there from Sylvie Brunt. Look at the footwork, so that's a back on a forward coming across that speed, so there's only one winner there. I like that from Hohaya. Heard his skipper say, let's go quickly. A nice, powerful finish from the skip, who's been tireless today, doing all that nasty work
that defensive line. It's there for Morgan, though. Mackenzie now. Just goes herself again, Bella Mackenzie trying to step her way through. Oh, got it down, did she? It was awkward, may have lost it over the line. Mackenzie, she's going to trot back and get ready to make the kick. Try and sell it, let's see.
I think she loses control. Chris, TMO, we're coming up to you. My on-field decision is a knock-on. Can we have a look at that grounding, please?
Yes, Amy, I'm going to bring up the grounding for you now.
So players in possession.
She was right there, to be fair, the referee.
Here it is now, Amy.
I think she's got that down with a finger.
There, Chris. I can see no separation, and there is a finger on the ball pressing.
I think this is try.
Yes, Amy, there is no clear separation, and there is a finger on the ball pressing down.
Okay. Happy? Okay. So I'm going to overturn my on-field decision. It's a try.
All you need is one finger on that ball, and as long as there's no daylight between the ball and that finger, then the try's good. It's Sae in the middle, and again they'll peel away. Kennedy Simon this time bounces out of one, and a couple of tackles, and just about controlled it over the line.
She's the one that comes in and then backs out. Look at this. Those are those missed tackles that really have stifled the Wallaroos today. There's one, there's the second. She goes over with 3 and 4. Ooh, just controls it.
And Joseph instead bangs it into touch. An emphatic end to an emphatic performance from the Black Ferns. Bouncing back from defeat last week. New Zealand completely dominant.